Hey, welcome to 2022, my fellow humble investors. It's me, ET. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a self-taught investor who likes to talk about great startup companies. And you know, my favorite startup company is Humbl. And that's what we're going to talk about today, Humbl. But before we get into that, let's kind of reflect a little bit on 2021. Now, the overall grade that I would give my investments in 2021, really, I'm giving myself the grade, is overall I would give myself a C. And this is the reason why. I'm down in my small cap growth stocks. That includes Humbl. Another one that I have high convictions on is ILS International. I'm down on both of those. Also, I'm down in my crypto investments. I just started investing in crypto. I dabbled a little bit in the month of April, but I went full board in August of last year. And as you know, right now, as you'll see, that also is down. However, the good news, make sure I didn't get an F, is that my blue chip stocks are doing well. My dividend portfolio in 2021 generated a little bit over 3,500 bucks. Really, I was on the verge of 3,600 bucks. Came out to about $297 per month. Now, that portfolio investment, I do a video on that once a month. So if you want to check out the results, just check out the videos, and I'll have one for my December dividends. Should have that out within the next few days or so. But overall, that there is doing well. I'm using that money that those dividends are generating to reinvest back into those companies using the DRIP dividend reinvestment program. And also, my selling of options for 2021 was good. I netted about $48,000. That money is, I use that money to buy, my crypto, my positions in ILS, my position in Humbl. I use that money to buy other assets to play around with. Not necessarily, I won't say play, but invest in. So overall, I give myself a C. But you guys didn't come to talk about that. To listen to that. You guys came to talk about Humbl. Now, I haven't did a video on Humbl in about a couple of weeks, so let's do some catch up here. Let's go over and take a look and see what type of news happened over the course of the last 2 weeks. Of course, take a look at the price action in my position in Humbl, as well as the Humbl Financial ETXs. Let's check it out. Humble Nation, welcome to 2022. Let's take a look and see what's going on in Humble Land. All right, on the 27th of December, Humbl filed a Form S1 with the SEC. And within this S1, once again, if you want something to put you to sleep, start reading S1. You won't make it through page one. I did peruse through this and came up with some notes. Pretty much what's in here a lot, what you'll see a lot of is promissory notes agreements, employment agreements, with some of the monster employees and so forth. But the thing that really is going to get your attention is going to be the registration to sell 255 million shares of stock. And they're trying to generate about 39 million bucks. Now, when you look at this registration to sell, when you break down that 255 million shares, 123 million shares are coming from the conversions of warrants, primarily from Forwardly. And remember that those warrants, that was that post reverse split, uh, is going to equate to about 125 million shares to be purchased at 20 cents. And So that's where the warrants are coming in at. But also, it looks like you're going to have about 74 million shares of the B shares that are going to be converted, and through through the sale of those stocks, it should generate about 39 million bucks. And what they're going to use that money for is acquisitions, uh, tech costs, working capital, and debt reduction. And I just wanted to point out one thing too here within that. It shows that those warrants, 123 million shares of warrants that's going to be converted to 123 million shares, is from George Sharp, who is CEO and founder of Forwardly. And I just wanted to point that out. One thing also in the S1 that I seen that kind of caught my attention, and I've seen it before, but it just never registered, and that is they list the subsidiaries for Humbl, and we already know about Ticketry. We already know about Monster, but this Humble Financial Singapore, I've seen that before. I just never registered, and I'm wondering what is if they're generating any income. I don't think I remember seeing that on any of the previous earnings reports. So something that I'm going to be looking forward to in the very next one. But also, this $39 million that they're raising, I'm also going to be looking for and see what type of marketing that they're going to be doing to promote the peer-to-peer NFTs, as well as the ETXs. I think it's time that we need to start promoting this on a national basis versus just on a Humble Nation. I know the Humble Nation is strong, but we don't have enough people out there. I mean, so I think it's time to let's step up our marketing game, get the awareness out there, and I think that's going to help us generate, first of all, increase our awareness, and with an increased awareness on a national level like that, I think we're going to generate a lot more income. But that's just my own 2 cents on the situation. Let's take a look at next here. Uh, Guys, if you really want to dive into the details of those warrants with Fordley, I did a video back on the 13th of March, explaining Fordley's equity stake in Humbl. It goes over and breaks down how the warrants work and so forth. So if you're interested, definitely go ahead and take a look at this video. I'll have a link in the description below. I'll also have it tagged at the very end of the video. But also, if we move back a little bit, if you want to take a look at the S1 that was filed on the 27th, I'll have a link of that as well in the description below. All right. This here is the tweets. Let's go over some of the tweets now. This is the latest tweets, one of the tweets from Brian Foote. It's just basically announcing that the ACH integration is now live, which is going to load balances and gasless digital assets transaction between Humble Wallets users, peer to peer. All right, that was on the 20th. Then on the 29th, Humble also tweeted that the digital world is still open for business, sending gasless P2P transaction plus 20 plus digital assets and earn up to 7% APY in the Humble mobile wallet. This is what I'm talking about. This is great that this is being tweeted out. You know, you got 682 people who loved it. This should be on a national basis, and because that field is starting to become crowded now. We got more and more players in there, so let's kind of up that. I want to see what's going on the marketing side on a national basis. That's just me. All right. We also know that NFT Collection is dropped when it comes to the one of the top high school running backs in the country. Um, Trevor Etienne, who on the 8th of January is going to announce which one of the three colleges that he's going to go to, whether it's Clemson, LSU, or University of Florida. So we're looking forward to that. This is going to be an exclusive NFT collection announcement. So we want to see exactly how that works. I'm very, very curious to see how this works. Also on the 20th, Brian tweeted out congratulations to the two pieces of hardware that Monster won from the Clio Awards. Their theatrical trailer documentary, Vow and their theatrical trailer for Action. So congratulations, Monster. We know that the NFL season is coming to a close, but the NBA season is now in full swing. So, if you're going to any of those games, once again, I think this needs to be advertised on a national level, especially since our tickets are a lot cheaper than most places. I understand we're going to probably have to up the price to help cover some of the marketing expenses, but I think it's time. It's definitely time. We've got a lot of things out there that need to be the masses need to be made aware of. And let's take a look at what happened on Friday, New Year's Eve, the 31st. All right. We opened at 22 cents. We actually had a good day. Opened at 22 cents, closed at 28 cents. However, over the course of the last 5 trading days, we are looking at another downward trend. We started the week at about 39 cents and we ended at 28 cents. Nah. We see that the volume on Friday, wow, 29 mil. The 10-day average was at 18. This number has went up as well. So we know that the volume is there. What's going on with the shorts? Guess what? We are below 20% in the shorts. The short volume was only 18, really it was 19%. But you got to realize one thing. Chances are a lot of the volume that we've seen, that especially that last week, is nothing more than tax harvesting. And I don't blame them one bit. Uh, all you got to do is sell it, buy it back. You can buy it back after 30 days. And I honestly think within the next 30 days, Humble, we're not going to see a huge spike in the price. Trust me, I would have done it. And trust me, I am definitely part of Humble Nation, but I would have done it if my Humble positions was in a taxable account. I have my Humble position in a Roth IRA and also in a rollover account. So it didn't make any sense for me to do anything like that. But I get it. So we probably should see a much better day come Monday. And actually, we'll probably see a lot of people who are really into Humble, part of Humble Nation, buy back their shares after 30 days. And when it comes to the Lion report, when it reports that 50 most searched stocks within the last 72 hours, Humble is number two. Uh, I put this report up every week to show, what's going on with the most searched stocks out there. But if you look at these stocks, all of them are OTC, small cap companies, and so forth. Very seldom do you see a large cap company there. Large cap is where we need to be right now. And this is great. We know that, we're still on the radar out there, but I think what's really going to help is a national marketing campaign. We need something like that. You're going to hear me harp on that a lot now. I think we're to that point where we've got to do it. This grassroots, word of mouth is only good to a certain point. And here's my current position within Humble. As you can see, in December, I did buy some more shares. I added 2,500 more shares to my Humble portfolio. I have a total now of 15,000 shares at 28 cents. That puts me down 76%. I'm not selling anything. You guys already know I'm a diamond hand when it comes to this. Let's take a look now at the ETXs. Here's my summary here. Just to illustrate this here, just to kind of summarize everything. My cost basis is $2,800. Current value is 23.43. I am down 16% when it comes to my Humble ETXs. But that is just nothing more than a reflection of what's going on in the overall crypto market. As you guys know, when the market, that few days in December, when the market really took a tumble, so did the crypto market. The market, the major indexes, the Dow, S&P, and NASDAQ rebounded a lot faster than the crypto market. But that's just part of the game. If you're going to be in the crypto, you got to be ready for some huge volatility, a lot of volatility, should I say. All right. So, but that's where I'm at. I have no problems with that. I'll hang on to that. And this here is my month-to-month ETX current value. You see the current value now is 2343.07, down 16%.
Hey, Humble Nation, I need you guys to do me a really big favor. Make sure that you hit that like, subscribe, and notification buttons. That'll really help out the channel. Thanks a lot.
So there you have it. My humble investment, I'm down about 76%. My crypto investment by way of the Humble ETXs, I'm down 16%. Now my crypto, I also invest in crypto through other platforms, Robinhood, Coinbase Pro, as well as Webull. And I do a once a month video talking about the overall performance of my crypto investments. That video should also be coming out within the next few days or so. I also talked about people doing tax harvesting. I also did some in my taxable accounts. I definitely sold some positions, but nothing dealing with Humble or my or any of my crypto positions there. One thing I want to point out to everyone is that I was doing the Humble updates on a weekly basis. I'm going to change that to a monthly basis. And the reason why is really not much really price breaking news is coming out on a week to week basis. So what I'll do is I'll change this up to a monthly Humble update. And of course, if something breaks, something big breaks, I'll do a video discussing and talking about it and explaining and going over it. Now, we also talked about that 255 million shares as part of the S1 form. Yes, that's dilution, but think about it. That is nothing new. There is no groundbreaking new news on that. Something we were all well aware of. Was well aware of the warrants. We were well aware of the Series B share. So nothing new there. Now, I've also stated my own personal recommendation to Humble, and that is we need to start marketing. Uh, I believe on a national basis, but if we can't do it on a national basis, go ahead and pick out certain markets, regional markets, and so forth to kickstart some type of marketing campaign. I think we need that to really help boost our revenues. I think we'll get more people participating in the ETXs. We'll get more people aware and start buying and looking at the NXTs, and quite naturally, especially now, to make people aware of the other ticketing options. People who are not into the market doesn't know anything about Humble Tickery or Humble Tickets or anything else like that. So I think it's time that we need to start marketing on a national, if not a national, maybe a regional or localized campaign. That's just my own 2 cents when it comes to that there. All right, guys, that's going to do it for now. And I will see you on the very next update. If anything big happens between now and sometime in February, I'll definitely go ahead and put out a video. You guys take care. And once again, thanks for watching.